Okay, I gotta say something about these people. To you, to the veterans that get jealous about veterans that have higher disability ratings or veterans that are at 100% like myself. If you're mad and salty about that, you need to go and go somewhere else. We don't need you talking to us and telling anybody negativity. You realize I had two doctors and a lawyer involved? Yeah. So when I won my claim, it was backed by medical evidence by two different doctors plus the CMP examiner. CMP examiner is the third medical professional. Okay, so I had three medical professionals and a lawyer that backed everything that was in that report. And then the judge signed off on it. So I went through the entire process. So when I won my VA disability to the 100% PNT, I went through the regular process, one, then I needed to file for an increase, and I also needed to file for a correction of my effective date. Because shocker, that was not a mistake. They deliberately took the actions they took to keep me from getting the max amount of benefits. So not only they lowballed me, they made my effective date incorrect to keep me from getting back pay. My lawyer corrected all of that by submitting that and then submitting everything up. Went through the entire appeals process, which took 5 years, and I beat them. The judge said, yes, give him everything, plus $70,000 in back pay. That's how that worked out for me. So when you get on here and start going, oh my God, he said something or cheated the system, there was no cheating the system. I had to wait 19, 20 years to win. And then I had to wait an extra 5 years on top of that, which was aggravating because I should have won in 2019. I should have completely won everything in 2019. I had to wait till 2022 to see it come to light. I just started living my life in 2022. October 2022 to be exact. I just started living 3 years ago. Okay? Prior to 3 years ago, my life was in ruins. Prior to 3 years ago, I was a correction sergeant, and I was in debt. I was messed up financially, messed up mentally with PTSD. I was not doing well. I didn't even have, correction sergeant doesn't pay. Correction sergeant pay only pays like $2,200 a month. Yeah. That's all that pays. Today, I'm at $5,500 a month. Massive difference. I also won my Social Security disability as well. So I won this thing like multiple times over because the evidence is strong. It's there. They messed me up. They literally tried to rape me. I had to put that out there to put that in perspective. Two men that refused to hear the word no literally tried to rape me. It went far beyond anything that I could ever dream of. It was bad. And both incidents happened at work. First one happened in the middle of Iraq. In the middle of Iraq, when we're on deployment. Okay? The second, third, and fourth incident happened at a job when I was a security guard. The reason I had that job because I was homeless because of what the Army did to me. And then I took a job out of desperation because of what the Army did to me. And I ended up in the grasp of a predator that attempted to do the same exact thing, that had no prior knowledge of what happened to me. It just shocked me that somebody else would try this. And he tried. He tried his best. And I rejected him. And I tried to get help, and they put me in a psych ward for a week and a half. And they did nothing to him. They didn't even help me. And I still had to put up with that job because I was homeless. You can imagine working for an employer that attempted to do something to you against your will, and you have no choice because you have no money. Is what happened to me. So psychologically, I'm messed up for the rest of my life, having to be forced to work for somebody that did something like that, and I had no help, nothing. If I had quit that job, if I had knocked him out and defended myself legally, I would have been in the right. But what would have happened to my life? I was already homeless. My money would have been cut off, and I would have had nowhere to eat, and I would have had nowhere to pay my car insurance, and I was already struggling. So I had to, back then I was forced to keep my mouth shut to survive. But now I'm talking about it because I won everything, and now the truth is coming out. So basically, that's what happened to me, and that's why I get paid $5,500 a month, tax free for life. That's the full story. I didn't sugarcoat anything. I'm out of here.